definitions. Please check the following words. Merchant, N. A trader or a person who sells and buys something. Necessity, N. Basic things that are needed. Spread, V. Increase, expand or widen. Contacts, N. Communications, relationships with others. Shade, N. A shadow or area of darkness. Shelter, N. Place of safety. Pond, N. Lake or inland sea. Fierce looking, adjective, with cruel or very angry looking. Genie, N. A spirit of Arabian folklore. Shining, adjective, giving out or reflecting bright light. Sword, N. A weapon with a long metal blade. Roar, V. Utter a full or deep cry. Dare, V. Have the courage to do something. Shaky, adjective, have the courage to do something. Merciful, adjective, tolerant or forgiving. Plea, N. Request, call or excuse. Strike, V. Beat or hit. Fulfill, V. Achieve, complete or satisfy. Debt, N. Money that is taken from someone and should be repaid in a limited time/financial obligation. Due, N. One's right. Alms, N. Charity/money or food given to poor people. Inquire, V. Ask for information from someone. Hasten, V. Be quick to do something. Bitterly, adverb, in an angry way or harsh degree. Affair, N. Matter or case. Farewell, N. Good wishes before going or goodbye. Proceed, V. Get going, move, or begin. Reside, V. Live in or be settled in. Find, N. A female deer. Encounter, N. Fight, struggle, or meeting. Wicked, adjective, evil or morally wrong. Thunder, N. A loud noise. Fiery, adjective, burning, bright, or strong. Eager, adjective, strongly wanting to do or have something. Shook, V. Past of shake means vibrate or tremble. Grief, N. Intense sorrow or sadness. Fate, N. Future and chance or luck. Miserable, adjective, unhappy or sad. Pathetic, adjective, sad, miserable, or sorry. Pacify, V. Calm or relax. The Merchant and the Genie. Let's start. Once upon a time, a very rich merchant lived in a city. He had a loving family and had all necessities of life provided for. He left home many times to visit other kingdoms to spread his business and make new contacts. One day, he took some biscuits and dates and passed through a desert. On the way, in the desert, he felt very tired because it was noon. He saw an oasis nearby and went to it. There he washed his face, had some fresh water and sat down to rest under the shade of a palm tree. He took out some dates that he was carrying and started eating them. While eating the dates he started throwing stones here and there and was looking for better shelter. Finally he got up and went to the pond to wash his hands. Just then he saw a fierce-looking large genie running to him. He held a shining sword in his hand. Soon enough the genie stood in front of the merchant. The genie roared, "You are going to be dead soon. I'll kill you as you dared to kill my only son." "What? I killed your son?" the merchant said in a shaky voice. "Yes. When you threw the stones, that hit my son's head and he was dead," the genie said. "I am sorry, sir, I didn't mean to harm your son. Please be kind and merciful," the merchant begged. "I will hear none of your pleas. You will be dead just as my son is. I will kill you right now." With these words, the genie pulled the merchant to the ground. He lifted his hand to strike the merchant. Then the merchant said, "Sir, you may do what you want to, but please do fulfill my last wish." "All right, what is your last wish?" the genie asked. The merchant replied, "Let me go to the city to meet my family for the last time. I'll go to the city, clear all my debts and dues, arrange some money for my family's future life and give alms to the poor." "Oh, That's a lot you ask for. And how long do you need for that? The genie inquired. Sir, I'll need at least a year for all this. I promise that exactly a year from today. I'll meet you right here on the same spot. Then you can kill me, said the merchant. The genie said, but remember, if you are not here 12 months after today, you will die even a crueler death which I've set for you. The merchant agreed. Then he hastened to reach the city. Once there he met his family and told them about what happened in the desert. The family wept bitterly, but the merchant said that he would have to keep the promise a year later. Next day, the merchant woke up early and soon got busy setting his business affairs. Soon enough a year passed. Then the day dawned when the merchant was to meet the genie in the desert. He bid a tearful farewell to his wife and children. He then proceeded towards the desert with tears in his eyes. The merchant reached the oasis. There he waited on the spot here he had last seen the genie. Stop. Continue. As he waited anxiously, he saw an old man approaching him. He came to the merchant and said, Hello, what are you doing here all alone? Aren't you afraid of the genie that resides in these places? The merchant told him his sad story. He said, I'll stay and watch the encounter between him and the wicked genie. A few minutes later, there was a loud thunder and the genie appeared before them from a cloud of smoke. His fiery red eyes and sword in his hand showed how angry and eager he was to kill the merchant. He went to the merchant and threw him to the ground. So you are here, he roared. Your time has come at last. With these words, the genie lifted his hand high up in the air to strike merchant's head with the sword. The old man shook with fear and then started weeping with grief at the merchant's fate. Then he addressed the genie. Oh, genie, please hear my plea. What do you want, old man? The genie asked in an angry voice. I beg of you to listen to me. I am going to tell you my story, and if you find it more miserable than that of the merchant whom you are about to kill, you can cancel the punishment, said the old man. The genie thought for a while and then said, Very well. I agree to this. The genie listened to the story of the old man, which was even more pathetic. The genie became pacified and let the merchant go home without punishment. The end. Thank you.